Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tellor Dev Call. Today is April 14th. And this week, we'll be setting up, or maybe this week or next, we'll see from Dan and Akram, setting up to do an upgrade to the current testnet. So let's get started with that upgrade or update. Akram, how is separating the daemon from the chain going?
I guess it's moving along, but I ran into some hiccups as far as the keys and how, because I'm separating all the commands from the top level chain commands. It's just I keep running into walls that they're easy to figure out, but I guess I'm not foreseeing. Uh, I'm hoping to be finished with it today, but I can't promise that. I don't know what else will pop up.
Okay,
Uh,
so maybe end of week.
the- Also, yeah, definitely. Yes, for sure. Uh, yeah, and also another thing is I don't know. I guess for the binary it would be nice, but I don't know if it's necessary for the upgrade. If it's separate, I don't think it'll be a big deal. But either way, yeah, I'm planning to get it done.
Dan.
Yeah, so we are separating, I guess, adding claim deposit to an end blocker so that it happens automatically. And I have an implementation working right now, but Tim and Akram suggested incorporating the timestamp into the key so that we can only iterate over what's necessary. And so I'm just going to make that change today. And yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Should be done today.
With test.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I have tests passing right now, but we could make it more efficient, especially because it's in an end blocker.
And then Tim, you had a fix.
Yeah, I found a fix or a bug last week and fixed it. Um, and so whenever an aggregate report is disputed and flagged, you should not be able to get new bridge attestations for that value. And I found out that that wasn't the case, that it was allowing new attestations. So that was a simple fix to just check for a flagged value. Um, because yeah, you just don't want to have new attestations, so then no one can relay that disputed report over to users. So yeah, that one's good to go. Um, and for anyone that didn't see it, we put out a new article last Friday um, on using Tellor with Tellor Layer. So check that out if you haven't. And then I'm working on something similar, kind of more documentation of using Tellor, um, different like kind of user profiles, different example users. Um, yeah.
Yeah, and more than a recipe, you're providing a way for people to think through how they're implementing it based on their use case. So go ahead, go and read that article, guys. All right, Spuddy.
Hi. At the end of last week, I was working on the docs a lot. Made a lot of changes to the docs, format of the docs. I've gotten, uh, yeah. I created some more sections like disputes and reporter governance that we looked at for accuracy. I need to add more commands to that, so I'll probably keep working on the docs today after I check some ops. Also, been helping people bridge a lot. We've had a lot of people bridging to Palmito testnet, and yeah, it's just gone perfectly smoothly, which is awesome.
Awesome. And then I did see your docs last week. I will try and get to that this week. Maybe Nick and I can test it, make sure that we are set up for that. Caleb.
Yeah, I've been working on testing a hard fork of the chain in the event of somebody taking control and doing malicious things. I It's been a process, and so we're about to finally do a test run on Chickamauga. If you guys haven't seen in the public Discord, if you are still running nodes for that, you might as well just take them down and switch to Palmetto if you haven't, because the chain will most likely be coming down and forked today.
Awesome. Looking forward to that, Caleb. Ryan?
Yeah, looking to wrap up the bridge deposits page, have the withdrawals showing up. I just need to massage the decoding of the data, the withdrawal data that's coming through. Should have that buttoned up finally and shipped out today. And then I'm going to work over on the bridge page. There's a couple UX improvements I'm going to make there as well.
And then you're adjusting it. Oh, no, you're not adjusting it for the claims deposit, right? That has no effect.
Right.
Nick?
Yeah, well, last week I did the docs. They look good for Spuddy. I gave them a couple issues, but they were great. Yeah, we're working on some fun stuff for you guys. A couple articles and longer term stuff. Today, if you guys saw, Celestia announced a new testnet for them, 16x bigger blocks. They are also a Cosmos SDK, and they did a bunch of really deep research. So I know what I'm doing for sometime today, looking into how they did that. But it's exciting. I think it just shows a lot of people are building kind of on Cosmos SDK for either making it faster like DYDX or Celestia is working on just making, their goal is they want one gigabyte blocks. Yeah, it's cool.
Wait,
I mean,
they want the blocks to be 1 gigabyte?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're kind of like a mix between a blockchain and a data storage network, in that they, like, not everybody stores everything, so you like parse it around, and so
I get it.
yeah, so it's super cool. So that way you can keep the average sort of size smaller, but then you just have more and more people doing it. I don't know, maybe it's something we want to look into. But the cool thing is lots of people are doing it lots of different ways, lots of good teams, so lots of stuff we can steal.
Lots of research for sure.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
A lot of inspiration.
Exactly. It's possible.
Yes. All right. Ryan, do we have any questions?
No questions.
No questions. All right. Well, I guess that's it for this week. Look out for an update that's going to be coming probably at the end of the week. Maybe we'll be creating the tag. We'll announce it beforehand. If it's not to the end of the week, it should be at the latest by next week. So something to look forward to. All right. See you guys next week.